it's me, Andy. Don't even make a face. Okay, Jake's over there. Tony's right there.
Hello.
The tea of the day today is Coke, but that's not tea. And babe, stop trying to hit it. You're a scrub. I love you.
Scrubs get
I love you.
You need a vape with no neck.
I love you.
What's he doing?
I think he's sitting in the corner.
Are you a
Babe,
drunk?
I'm gonna go put a
I
dunce
need
cap on him.
kisses. If you don't do it, Michaela will.
He got him.
Hi.
He got him real fucking fast.
And X-rated.
Oh.
Okay. So, Coke is not tea, and
No.
it's not the Coke you snort. Don't even think that.
Unfortunately.
No, not unfortunately. I can't stand things going up my nose. Holy fucking shit. Anyway, it's over yonder.
Somewhere.
It's on the table. I can see it. I just can't, like, you know.
Mine's over here.
Yeah. So,
And empty.
there's a reason that my lovely girl's here with me right now.
And ready to cry.
Yeah, we're reviewing a book that I made her read that ripped out her heart.
Ripped it out, stomped on it, did a little jig.
Yeah. It's Hope Was Here. I don't have the cover on this anymore because,
Ew.
I didn't like it. So I took the book jacket off,
Ooh.
but it still has pretty gold words down the side. No, we'll get that later. Anyway, so, yeah, we drank all the Dr. Pepper.
We make no apologies.
I will never apologize for drinking Dr. Pepper.
But yeah, so this book, like I said, tore my heart out, stomped on it, did a little jig. I cried. Literally.
So this book it's older.
It is an older book, but it's a good book.
It is really good. It's much older. I read it when I was in elementary school.
I'm gonna see when actually. Oh, it was in 2000. I was thinking 2000.
What was with the Sharpie? I saw a Sharpie.
It's signed. It's a signed copy.
I have a signed copy. Holy shit.
I didn't know.
I had no idea. I have a signed copy. So that's great. That makes it even more special to me. You know, I said I would trade with Tony once he got this,
No.
but I'll just take the book jacket. If it has my favorite book cover, maybe I'll find a picture and put it like right here of like my favorite cover of this book. But actually, I have like two. It's the first one that there was
Stop
that
bringing
I
the food.
didn't like. What is that?
The tea of the day, darling. Peach. Black tea with peach, lychee. And that's it.
What?
I do have a tea of the day. Holy shit! I'm just not drinking it right now. I will drink it after I finish my Coke. So,
But then we can't review the tea.
we can do
This
that.
is a book review, though.
Yeah,
Topic.
we can do that when I make my boyfriend and my best friend go head to head in a Harry Potter challenge.
Oh boy.
Who's gonna win?
Oh,
$5 on Michaela.
50 points
50 points to Slytherin.
He almost said it! Hey, I win already.
I'd say 50 points from Slytherin.
This.
Okay, anyway, let's get to this review so it doesn't take 20 years because we're at 3 minutes and we haven't even started.
I can wear my glasses, I guess.
I swear to God, babe. Okay, on the rating scale of 1 to 5 stars, how would you rate it?
10.
Well, apparently 10 is the new answer from 1 to 5. Anyway, I
Ten's
loved it.
between 1 and 5.
What is this? Is it just Coke?
Let's go.
Okay.
It's clearly not got Dr. Pepper in it.
Shit.
I'm gonna try it.
Let's go.
No, that's strong.
I'm gonna try it.
Let's go.
That's strong.
It's Coke, though.
With fucking
Nice.
makes it bitter.
It does. Was not prepared.
Was not prepared for the bitterness that is my soul. That was my soul in a glass, in case you didn't notice.
Egg shaga, bro.
Anyway, so breakdown of this book is what?
Cuddles.
I love my girl.
Oh, my.
I just
I
want
had water
cuddles.
in it.
I know. So short summary of this book is there is a girl that is named Hope, and
Does she live with her aunt?
yes, she does. She moves around with her aunt, going basically from diner to diner.
Every
And-
diner she puts, Hope was here.
Yeah, somewhere like that's small and like insignificant. and she eventually moves to a town in Wisconsin that she doesn't want to go to. She doesn't want to do it.
I don't blame her.
And
You took my tissue.
did you spill?
Party foul. He spilled the Coke.
Anyway, so and when they get there, there's this huge political
War.
not really
Listen,
war, but race,
don't
and we
waste
don't
my
find out
blood,
about that
dude.
until about I think like second chapter,
I thought chapter 3.
second or third chapter. We find out about the political race. She wasn't aware of that, and Hope really learns
A lot about the community as well as politics.
and herself. Like she learns so much about herself, and she ends up finding a guy who,
Oof.
braver man.
Yeah, I'm just.
Braver man.
Just the way Riverman is described, then you'll understand.
What is?
It's Coke.
I don't believe you.
I'm not lying.
The Coke went flat, so I think you put a little bit of club soda in it.
No. Just Coke.
Mine now.
See, I don't like it. It's too. We'll discuss that later.
So
Anyway,
If I like it, I take
by
it.
the way, we're filming this on New Year's Eve. Don't know
Yeah.
when it's gonna be posted, but
This is New Year's Eve.
I'm probably gonna vlog
This
a
is
little bit
just
more. I vlogged a little bit earlier. I'll vlog a little bit more while we're fucking around a little bit more.
Update on that vlog if she posts that first. We had to take down our pillow for it.
Yeah, we have to take down our fort. We're really upset.
But I'm still cuddled in a blanket.
Yes, you are. I got really warm, so I took off like my fuzzy socks and my shirt.
I didn't even realize you took your socks off.
Yeah, I took off my socks. It was too warm. So, anyway, Hope learned so much about herself, and this was one of the books that I read when I was in elementary school that kind of like shaped me into like who I am, and it was something that was really amazing because it really fed into, I'm going to use a quote from Sucker Punch, because Sucker Punch is an amazing movie that I live for. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, and this book really taught me that before I even saw that movie, and it was something that I needed to learn at that young age, but yeah, it's such an amazing book. Like, no matter how old you are, you can always read this book, because
Unless you're 3, I mean.
yeah, like, if you're over, I think the age, like, I got it when I was in elementary school, in like a pack of 3, because I miss the Scholastic book orders. I miss them. But, yeah, it's such a phenomenal book. Totally worth the read. No, like, you could be in your late 30s and read this book. It's a quick read. I read it, darling. How long did it take me to read this?
2 days.
2 days.
You scrub.
That was including going to work and hockey games.
Still.
I couldn't. That was when I had those 2 8-hour shifts
Ooh.
in a row.
I read it in one night.
I was also tired as shit and had other things to do.
When it comes to books, nothing gets in the way.
For me, it was just easier. That's HQ words, most likely. No, it's not. It's Webtoons.
They said they'd be on at midnight.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's really short, really easy to read. I read it in 2 days. She read it in a night. I probably would have if I hadn't been so fucking tired. That was when we were really busy at work.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That was so bad, and I was, you know how dead I was when I came in the next day. Like, so, really easy read. Something that I'm going to have my kids read because it's a book that I need them to read.
I feel like it sends a really important message, like you said with the Sucker Punch one, because
Babe.
without giving too much
I didn't realize it was
away,
signed.
she had lost people, and in doing this, she gained so many more people. And it's just very. I feel like it's very important for people to leave because, as we said, she lives with her aunt. So obviously, you can kind of tell that her actual parents aren't in the picture.
Mhm.
So for people who are in situations like that, they probably could really use that because it's like, hey, this is okay. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Also, like, not only just like finding something to stand for, but like through the entire book, she never knew her father. Her mom is really flighty and only visits every once in a while, and she doesn't necessarily her mother is her mother, but she doesn't necessarily like when her mother comes to visit. To her, her aunt is more of a mother than her actual mother ever will be. But she always had this perfect picture of what her father actually looked like, and she always dreamed of finding him and having that perfect little family. And in a way she didn't expect, she does get that by the end of the book. She
That's
gets the
fantastic.
family that she dreamed of, but not really what she dreamed of. Like, it doesn't fit the picture that she had, but
It was the family she needed.
yeah, and it's even more perfect than she could ever have thought it would be. And it's something that has a really good message in it, and it's just something that I would highly, highly recommend for anyone to read. Like, even if you just need, like, to fill in some time between reading. Like, this is a good book that, like, if you're between series, it's a standalone, it's a quick, easy read, it's a good way to, like, kind of cleanse from the series that you were reading, and
Clear your head.
kind of clear your head. The ending will rip out your heart. The ending will rip out your heart. Like, Jake was on the phone with me as I got to the end, and I knew the ending.
I think I called you after I finished it crying.
You did call me after you finished it, and she was crying, and I felt kind of bad, but also, it's something that I felt like she needed to read. I feel like everyone needs to read it. It's
Everyone
older.
does. Read it.
Like, it's an older book, but it's kind of classic, and I know that there are some schools that they have it in their curriculum to read it. Like, yeah, in my middle school, we were going to read it, either that or Monster. I wish we would have read Hope Was Here, though, because it's a book that is so phenomenal, and I wish we'd read it in school. But, yeah, it's something that's so amazing and so worth the read, and honestly, if I only had to read one book for the rest of my life, I'm pretty sure this would be it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is one of my favorites. Now, series-wise, we aren't going to dive into that yet, but,
Oof.
you know,
That's saved for a later book review date.
pretty much, yeah. But, yeah, totally 100% would recommend this to anyone. Probably am going to make Jake read it. He's not even paying attention.
What?
I'm going to make you read this
There we
one.
go.
You will read it.
You will read it. You will love it. You will die.
The children will hear of this book.
If not from you, then from their aunt.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have for this then.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks so much for watching this video. Like, comment,
Subscribe.
yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of my face. Like this video if you want more book reviews. Comment if you've read Hope Was Here before, because,
Tell me how much it tore your heart out.
yeah, like, no spoilers, of course, because,
Spoiler for you guys. Come on.
yeah, spoiler free,
As
but,
much
like,
as possible.
if you read this book, if your school made you read this, comment that. And I know that there's a lot of people that having their school make them read a book, they don't necessarily want to read it because their school's having them do it, but if you didn't like it then, maybe you should go back and reread it now.
It is a very worthwhile book to read.
So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next chapter.
Bye.
Bye!